Hello, friends. This is Brain from GameBrain.media. I am here with my buddy Soul Piper,
Yeah.
and we are going to play more Mudrunner. Today, we're going to continue our series of Ford versus Chevy versus Dodge because we found a Ford, Chevy, and Dodge in the full-size class, in the, I guess, early SUV built class, where we used the Bronco, the Chevy Blazer, and the Dodge Ram Charger. And then we found three more. So we used something we're calling the garage built class, and we did that with a Bronco, a Chevy, and a Dodge Ram Charger. Today, we're going to use Ford, Chevy, Dodge, and we're adding a Toyota because we really don't have a mini pickup or a quarter-ton pickup or whatever the hell they were calling a Ford Ranger back in the day. So the Ford is a Ford Ranger, the Chevy is a Chevy S10, the Dodge is a Dakota, which isn't really a full-size pickup, nor is it an S10 mini or a quarter-ton sized pickup like the Ford Ranger, S10, or a Toyota. So we're going to throw in a Dakota just because we need a Dodge in the party. And then we're also going to add a Toyota, and all of those are going to be garage-built rigs. So just for a matter of differentiation or understanding, a built rig is probably something that's got either a custom frame or the whole rear half has been chopped and turned into a tube frame like a truggy, or it's just got a full badass, tube rig. And we're going to do the same thing. We're going to go to white knuckle trails. So I'm creating a friends only lobby. I'm going to click invite friends, and I'm going to narrate this for people who aren't familiar with launching a multiplayer game, inviting friends from Steam. So now you've seen it, and now you don't. So once Soul jumps into the game, I'm going to click Manage Mods, and I'm going to pick our trucks. Right now, the map is sitting at Grizzly Creek, and there's only two vehicles for us to choose from.
And send
So,
me that invite.
I did.
You did?
Yep.
No, it's not here.
I can try it again. Invite sent.
There it is.
Return to game. Oh, maybe because I sent it and then I hit escape instead of return to game. I don't know. All right, so you are in the game. Then your next move is to click Manage Mods because Grizzly Creek only supports two vehicles, but I'm going to go to White Knuckle Trails and that will support four vehicles. And so, West Virginia for Jakarta. Oh, it's calling my name in 4K, dude. I'm going to jump in there and run 4K just for the hell of it because I want to see the magical wonder of that incredibly dense place. uh, it's a great map. Anybody watching who hasn't tried West Virginia for Jakarta, highly recommended. All right, so we are searching for White Knuckle Trails, I think it's called.
Yep.
Um, oh,
Oh,
huh.
and just for reference, bring a rescue truck because you're gonna need it for that map.
Oh, on Jakarta
Yeah.
to the audience. Hell yeah, yeah. Uh, rescue truck is commonly also referred to as a cheater vehicle, something that you know can just go anywhere, something overbuilt and hell bent for destruction or trail destruction. Um, I can never find this map. Okay, I just added a bunch of stuff though, so that's all at the bottom of the list, and we're probably up here higher. Rock Runners Mud Park. Where is it? That one always catches my eye. I think it's above that. There it is. White Knuckle Trails. I'm going to select that, click OK, then go here and click Grizzly Creek picture, and it will open up all of my user-created maps. And I can choose White Knuckle, and then I can choose these four truck slots. Now, in the Manage Mods, we're going to be running the 2009 Ford Ranger Pack. And remember, this is the Ford, Chevy, Dodge, Toyota garage comparison. So, for people at home, There it is. Nix 97 Dodge Dakota. Realize that you're going to struggle with finding trucks that are not sorted alphabetically, just like I'm doing. And now, Toyota second generation. There it is. And now, we've got everything we want. The invalid redneck 2009 Ford Ranger pack, Nix 84 Chevy S10, Nix 97 Dodge Dakota, and Toyota's second generation. Can't remember the gentleman's name who made that. Enrique, I think, made
Yes, it
that.
was.
So now it's a matter of picking them to get them to populate the map. So we're going to go in order of Ford, Chevy, Dodge, Toyota. So there's the Ford. And let's see, the Chevy S10. Well, there's only two colors of that. I grabbed the beige one. Then Nix 97, the Dakota. I'm going white. And then the Toyota. I guess I'll go red. I usually try to do a red, white, and blue motif. The Ranger in blue. Could have done that. What color Ranger did you pick?
Uh, Red. I've mostly got blue trucks.
Oh, crap! I'm supposed to be running an S10 in that slot. So let me go back. What color S10 did you pick? Blue?
The black.
Oh, black. Okay. All right. I'm all set. I got a camo Ranger, a beige S10, a white Dakota, and a red Toyota. And in the little picture inside the multiplayer window, they all look jacked to the hills, or jacked to the heavens. But when you drop them into the game, the suspension will shrink, I think.
Yeah.
All right.
The suspension will compress and they'll look like a regular rig.
Right. All right. So anybody, if this is your first time trying to watch or trying to start a multiplayer game, you go to the multiplayer lobby, invite your friends, or just join a public game. Oh, dude, we were talking about going hardcore, but let's not do that for this series. Let's do another series on.
Let's finish the series then.
All right, so we're gonna do start game casual. Having already picked these mods from the manage mods situation, your installed mods are always going to be this right hand column. You have to double click and it will become a selected item, and that's how that works. Then your buddy has to ready up, and he is, and we've selected our trucks, and we're going to jump into a casual game. We're going to motor over to the same trail. I guess it's Crystal Lake Trail. And we always start with the Ford. All right, now we're looking good. Gonna try to fill the screen with it. Okay, I'm liking it. All right. Well, now all I got to do is jump into the Ford and rock and roll. Ford, Chevy, Dodge, just like the title, just like we've been doing the rest of the series. I'm gonna run the Ford first, then the Chevy, then the Dodge, and then the Toyota, and give you our 2 cents at the end of the trail. Oh, it's this truck. Ah, crap. I tried this truck. On your vehicle, it looks fine, but my rim or my tires look like they're vibrating like the Flash. Can you see my tires?
Yeah, I can.
Wait, okay, I can see your tires and they look perfect. Can you see your own tires? Are you zoomed out or you're not in first person, right?
I'm in third person.
And are your tires like big fuzzy?
No.
Oh wow. Wonder why it does it on my rig. Maybe because I have some kind of graphic option selected that you don't.
Nope. I'm just using the same one that you are.
No. I think if we went to, escape, settings, and we looked at the graphics options, I might have some checkbox that you don't.
I don't have the motion blur on.
Well, okay, let me look at what I got, because this is annoying as hell. Settings. Graphics quality. Enable motion blur. Okay, so I'm going to uncheck that. I have all other options selected. What do you got?
That's it. I have all other options.
Okay. And okay. Back to the game. Guess what? Well, I'm not rolling, but my tires aren't going wacky. Excellent. Turn off motion blur. Ha! Oh my gosh, that would have driven me nuts the whole time. I'm really curious now if you turn motion blur on, if your tires would turn into little fuzzy fuzzballs. I'm guessing they would. It did? You checked it already?
Yeah, it's when I reinstalled it, everything was on. I was like, yeah, what's this? I went in and turned motion blur off because
it only happens on this truck. There might have been one other truck, but all right, you first. It is going to be a good contrast. It's kind of like green truck and the red truck. It's although Christmas is past, it's kind of a Christmas theme. I'm just making shit up.
you are.
These are just little backyard garage trucks, or backyard lift. Probably a more appropriate term. I should probably gear down.
I was doing a handstand earlier.
Gear down and go wide. Partial throttle. Oh, that's the magic thing, is partial throttle, man. Something I can rarely pull off.
Wow.
I'm kind of all or nothing.
Yeah, that's the way you usually are.
I am Batman. I've been playing Arkham Knight, dude, and put it in 4K, and it was glorious already in 1080, but it's just such an incredible game. It's gotten a little redundant. Some of the missions require a little too much time. Oh no! Oh. Can you believe it? It got up there so easy. The Bronco couldn't do it, dude. That's great. I am one happy ranger. Oh, this color scheme is gonna.
That's kind of why I avoided it, because it was.
It didn't look so garish in the selection screens, but whatever. Man, this little truck's getting it done.
Yeah.
Are you tiptoeing like you're on a no damage run?
No.
Just plowing through. Oh, we looked at the settings for how much damage we took, and being in casual mode, we took almost nothing.
Well, we take damage, but it doesn't affect the performance of said truck.
Well, it doesn't even rack it up on the scoreboard. Oh, I had my diff locks on for all that. That got me up the little slow creepy crawl part. You run diff locks all the time still, huh?
Yeah.
I'm going to try going hard right.
if we were in hardcore, I'd have to change that. Because then the differentials would heat up.
Oh, okay. Just a note to anyone watching, future reference. We are planning to, go through some of these, a little bit more of the Dodge versus Chevy, Ford, Chevy, Dodge, and now we've added Toyota. But something else on the radar is comparing the FJ to the CJ, or maybe even adding an XJ and a YJ. If we can find things that are like similar to this, where it's a garage build, it's not, balls to the wall, spare no expense, money is not an option kind of a build. There's some great FJs and some great Jeeps. What was that one I was running the FJ, and you actually called it by whatever the extension of it was. Maybe it was just FJ Crawler or Chopped.
Chopped, yeah.
The FJ Chopped.
Oh, Sponge Chop?
Yes, Sponge Chopped.
Crawler? Yeah.
That is one badass rig, man. So we can find an equivalent Jeep for that kind of a comparo and run those guys. Now, in that case,
Okay, we're
once
good.
we... Pardon?
I was bicycling.
Oh. And your truck is flashing in and out. So maybe our ping is turned to crap. Your ping is 116, 140.
Yours goes from 120 to 130, somewhere in there.
And I just blew it. Not a big deal, Mom. Don't worry about it. Everybody's fine. Because my mom watches, No, she doesn't.
Pinch point.
She doesn't. Well, this is pretty good. I'm in too low. I'm learning to drive without having to fall into reverse as frequently. Anyway, to continue on. Sponge Chopped 40 or Chopped FJ or whatever the hell that's called is a bomber, dude. And we can find a Jeep that fits. That would be a great comparison for that. And we can find another Jeep in another category.
Come on.
Or who knows. But we want to do some of that kind of stuff with really badass rigs in not casual mode. What's it called? Hardcore.
Hardcore.
So if we do it in hardcore, our vehicle is going to take damage, and we may not reach the end of the trail, depending on which trail we pick. So when we start that different series for the hardcore trail, we're going to pick a different map. Don't know exactly what we'll pick yet, but have some ideas. I mean, honestly, staying on this map would be pretty great because it's got the access road, and you can always rescue and then zip back to wherever you screwed up horribly. But you may not ever need to do that. So, just kind of thinking out loud and giving you a verbal preview of what's to come. Screwing around in multiplayer. Now, I was watching Tomcat, what is it, 9700? TC 9700?
Yep.
And he was talking about a new mod. It's a Ford. He kept calling it the OBS. I had to look that up. The Ford OBS. OBS means old body style. So it's the 1990s body style. In the year 2000, they restyled the Ford F-150 and the 250s, the Super Duties. And a lot of people absolutely hated the new F-150 body style, and they also hated the Super Duties. Or the... No, you know what? I don't think they called them Super Duties at that point, did they? Maybe. Oh, wait, my truck is a 2003, so yeah. In the year 2000 or early 2000s, that's probably when they they went with the Super Duty moniker. Wow.
Do you need some help?
No. I just need some traction.
Yes. All honesty, I had to bump the tires with the winch.
Oh.
Just not a full tug, just a bump.
Okay, well, I was going to try to avoid that. But has been a bit of a challenge point. Man, I can't believe how easy the Ram Charger got up here.
Well,
Okay, I'm going to throw it in.
these tires aren't really deflated or aired down.
Well, that's actually a good point. We got hard
I'd
tires
like
on
them to
hard
be.
rocks. Yeah. All right. Let's get this party rolling. Advanced.
Need to, you can use my...
Yeah, I always like to go to a tree, though. It's a stationary object. And last time you were towing me, or you were winching me, you cut me loose and I fell down the hill.
That was my fault.
I've lost all faith in humanity. All right, so I'm in Granny. I could probably be in low 2. Wouldn't be such a drag. All right, so we're water feature 1. I think there's 3 water features before we get to the end. Creeks. Creeks, puddles. This is a creek. The other one's a puddle.
Ah, I screwed the pooch on this one.
Yeah, I'm thinking I might want to back up and give you some space. All right, also coming up on GameBrain, not really. I'm not doing it on Twitch so much, but well, I will start. I will do the show on Twitch, but I'm probably never going to be a consistent same time, same day, of different weeks. The GameBrain.media PC video game talk show. Yes, it's a mouthful. I need to put that together as all the initials. Game, Brain, Media, GBM, PC, V, G, T, S. See if it turns into a word that could be pronounced by Earthlings. I think you might have to winch right there, bro.
Pie centered.
Yeah. You want me to try to bump you?
Please?
All right. That's all it took?
Yeah, that's all it took.
Oh, I did exactly what you did. I slid off to the right. Oh, I looked at my hours in Mudrunner. I'm only at like 297. You said you were over 500?
Break! No! What are you doing? I am at 568 hours.
Yeehaw. Let's see if I can.
Okay, so apparently if your ping goes over 130, it's considered a bad connection.
Oh, wow. You currently have a ping of 130. Where are you reading that from?
Your ping.
Oh. Oh.
And then it says interaction disabled in parentheses on your name.
Oh, your truck is invisible in front of me. Yeah, and it keeps flashing or blinking in and out. I can't believe you
Because you're at
freaking...
38.
I can't believe you made it up there. Yeah, I'm pinging to you at 138. Bam, I made
There
it.
you go.
Oh, is this that section where we suddenly started going up, down, up, down, up, down, no problem?
Yep, this is stairs.
Well, man, that Dodge Ram went through here like nothing. These guys are spinning some wheels. Spinning some tires. Okay, I'm going to try to... An ode to Mudrunner Maniac. Try to run from the front. I do love to watch the suspension like this. It's just awesome. I can't believe those tires were freaking out from motion blur like that. That was really weird. Oh.
Well, I can tell you this. The truck sticks out like a sore thumb. I look back and yeah, you're right there.
Instead of camo, it's like neon.
Yeah. It's like, here I am, shoot me.
And I actually ran into a tree. I was driving from the front and took a little misstep. Well, this rig's getting it done. Remember we talked about counting how many times we had to winch?
Yeah.
I think I've only had to winch once.
I'm about the same.
You winched at the pinch point. Oh, I winched at the second big step up, I think. To get the... No, I winched at the pinch point, didn't I?
Nope.
Shit, I forgot. Well, if anybody watches this video, drop a comment. Say something in YouTube comments and say that, yeah, GameBrain burned two winches on the Ranger, X number of winches on the Chevy, X on the Dodge, and whoa, no! Yeah, turn into it, steer into it. Yeah, this truck did the same thing, and I steered into it and blew it. Ha! Wow, isn't that weird? Every other truck went through that stuff like nothing. Very strange. Alright, at least here I know you're not going to disconnect me and drop me off a cliff. Start the engine. Come on. Come on, engine. Why are you not moving? Oh, I'm in advanced mode. There we go. So you just have a button mapped to connect, disconnect? You're still using auto winch?
No. My advanced menu is D-pad up, and it goes directly to activate winch or disconnect winch.
And so when you want to manually attach your winch from your bumper or your roof or your side or your rocker, whatever, How do you
It
rotate through those selections with a gamepad?
I
Do you revert to the
it's usually the mouse.
Oh, okay. You just reach up for the mouse or the keyboard in front of you.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I was using the like the gamepad doesn't give you all the controls in the game. So, I always if I ran a gamepad, I still reached for the keyboard on the regular. I really do like the wheel though. Man, this truck looks like frickin' snakeskin, dude. Ta-da! That was fun.
Yeah.
It was pretty easy. I'm not going to change truck. I'm going to go to the Chevrolet.
The S10.
Yep, Ford, Chevy, Dodge. Now, this little truck seems more built than that Ranger. Just right off the bat. Maybe just because the axle and the tires stick out so far is what's making me feel like it looks that way. You actually...
He's got a roll cage in the...
You're adding junk, dude. Oh, that is a roll cage. I thought that was seatbelts. Alright, so you can still install a, cab, a roll cage in the cab in your garage. It's not a full tube rig, but it definitely does seem to be more built than the Ranger already. You're supposed to not be running with fuel and spare tires, and we're not running equal. Oh. Again, we have some overinflated tires that we can't do a damn thing about.
They're aired down somewhat, just not very much.
Going to low 2. Now, if we wanted to be really obnoxious sticklers, we would probably say that the whole run should be performed in, low 2 in every vehicle. But
Oh, then I'd say no, just driver preference.
yeah, I mean, it would take all day. Oh boy, here we go again.
This is the one section that every truck that you drive does not like.
The stripper pole. I didn't have diff locks on. And now that I do have them on, it does not like. I'm only hitting the pedal a little bit. God damn it. Same fucking behavior every time. I can't understand why. This particular obstacle just hates me.
Too wide.
Yeah. I kind of don't want to dick around, so I'm just gonna... I'm leaving it in automatic. Trying to get up here with some throttle control on automatic, but oh my god, it did it. I can't believe it. Oh, guess what?
What?
I have Hulu, right?
Uh-huh.
I have Hulu on PC. And I also can log into it on a smart TV. And my TV is on Wi-Fi. But what I learned was Buffy the Vampire Slayer is on Hulu. Unfortunately, I have the cheap $6.99 or $7 a month plan. There we go. And I can only watch it in standard def. It's 4:3 ratio. But when I watch it on a smart TV, they stick commercials in that I cannot fast forward. If I watch it in a browser on a PC, I can use a ad blocker. And I never watch advertisements. Then I found an extension for Chrome that allows me to play the episode in 1.25, 1.5, 1.75, and 2x speed. So I'm going to blaze through Buffy, and I'm telling you, the first 3 episodes have been fantastic. I had forgotten how ridiculously stupid the show was and why I loved it so much. They also have Angel. I don't know if I'm going to go that far, but man, I had a thing for Cordelia. Charisma Carpenter is the actress's name.
Huh. I don't know if I've seen Angel. For me, it's always been Charmed.
Oh, I caught a bunch of Charmed, and that's on the DVR. I'm up to like season 4. Anytime I just want to see some scantily clad women, I turn on Charmed. I mean, that's what it's all about. I mean, the story is hilarious to me that they just go through so much drama getting there, and then they wrap it up in the last 30 seconds of the show.
Yeah.
When suddenly they're all going to go back to the bar, like it gets wrapped up, and then bam, we're back at the bar and talking about what's that? Alyssa Milano's love life. What a hilarious show. It just cracks me up. It's the stuff that I watch before I fall asleep. I turn on the TV and fall asleep. So it takes me like 3 days to get through a single episode because I watch 20 minutes and that's it.
Meanwhile, I can binge watch a 12-episode series that are 22 minutes long in about 4 hours.
Yeah, but see, I'm usually in front of the computer and playing games or writing or social media
So am I.
and reading and stuff. I just never sit back. The minute I eat food, sit back, turn on the TV, it's over. It's sleepy time. It might be the extra 20 or 30 years I got on you, maybe.
Well, I am 36, but
Here's the pinch point.
yeah.
So what? You said 36?
Yeah.
I'm 58. So.
And I did not winch. I just throttled
Okay, I'm in.
when I needed to, just to bump the front tires up.
Okay, I'm in low 2, and I'm going to try to slow throttle my way up this thing. I still haven't gone to look at, the different vehicle modding creator videos on YouTube, but it comes down to the tire so much.
Oh yeah.
I think the stickiness and the capabilities of the tire in the mod. But I just got up that pretty easily by being really slow-footed. Okay, now your ping is at 95. Oh, it suddenly jumped to 147. So maybe there's just a lot of terrain in this area.
Yeah, it could be.
And you start blinking in and out, or it can't transmit the amount of data that is here. And I got up that obstacle like nothing. Man, I'm sad to say Chevy is winning yet again. I
Yeah, but
think,
we still have the Dakota, so, and I've previously tested this. Uh,
well, all I'm saying is so far, this Chevy has beaten that Ranger.
oh, yeah.
I've had a much easier time of it. Oh, I thought that was the stairs, the up, down, up, down, up, down.
Yeah, we did.
Well, that was just too easy. No, but in the Ram Charger, it felt like it felt like riding waves.
Yeah. Of course, it was a crawler, too, so
Yeah, I guess more
I had the
squish.
suspension travel to.
Oh, no, no, no! Oh, drive into it! Woohoo! Yeah, save. Such a silly little thing, and it's so satisfying. I saved it. I didn't tip over my cartoon truck. Woo! I'm a hero. Man, I tell you what. I know there's something called dispersion or distribution of the I call them roly-poly rocks. All these white boulders around us.
Yeah.
Clearly, they're made of a different material than the rocks that are buried into the soil, and they are loose rocks. If you hit one, they roll, and
Yeah.
it can really jack up your attempt at an obstacle because
Yeah,
that
it'll throw me either left or right.
right, but it can also move, so it can get under your vehicle or it can go off to the left and then just get wedged against a tree, and now your line has totally changed because the terrain has somewhat changed as a result of the boulder rolling around on the tarmac, terra firma, not tarmac. Now see, that little spot is where we both fell in last time.
Yeah.
So I'm
Kept
hugging the
taking a
wall.
bath.
I'm hugging the wall tight. Oh, I made it. Oh, your truck looks like it's got bigger tires than me.
Nope. Same tires.
Yeah, and they do look like the identical tread pattern. Well, I appreciate when a truck comes in multiple colors.
Oh, yeah.
And I like it when they got different tires. Or even different ride heights. Bam. Not catching a whole lot of mud today, so it must not have rained last night at the White Knuckle Park. I got a little bit of realistic dirt on me this time, but oh shit! Did I leave the truck running? The lights are on. Oh, this time we're gonna have to line up 4 trucks, so this is gonna be a little trickier. All right, parking brake, advance, stop engine, advance, change truck, jump in the Ranger, advanced. No, the engine is not running. Sure looked like the lights were on though. Oh, I got a good dusting of mud on the Chevy. It's kind of hard to tell on a beige truck, you know.
Yeah, I've got mud caked on the tires.
Speaking of kicking tires, it's time to
What's
run
up
this
next?
Dodge Dakota.
Dakota?
I don't think I've ever done it before.
It's
It's substantially larger than the S10. I wonder what the cargo capacity is, like in cubic feet or you know, the dimensions of the bed and the cab. My Ranger was tiny. I had a two-seater, but I was able to stuff my kids in there when they were like, let's see, probably a 10-year-old and a 7-year-old. Oh, and we brought Dylan. We brought the little neighbor kid. He was like let's see, he would have been a 7-year-old also. So I had my 10-year-old, my 7-year-old, and his best friend shoved in the two-door Ford Ranger with a 7-foot long. It was a long bed Ranger, but it was 2 doors. Didn't even have an extended cab. So 3 little kids squished in there. It was an automatic tranny, so I actually had bucket seats, and then one kid sat on the console in the middle, and there was a construction site near the house. So it was like dark, and we jumped in the truck. We drove over to the construction site, and we took my little Ford Ranger four-wheeling. It had oversized tires and a leveling kit in the front. You know, I bought it used, man. I got the truck for like $4,000 or 4,500 maybe. So it was no, you know, 100 miles, 100,000 miles on it maybe. Nah, not quite that much. Maybe it was only 75 or. Anyway, you know how on a construction site they scrape the ground with a belly scraper, and then they mound up all the black dirt or all the gravel and fill material. So we jumped in the Ranger, and it's about as much excitement as we could get close to the house where I wasn't going to get busted for having too many people in the cab of the truck. But dude, that Ranger climbed up, no problem, on the long arc, and then I decided to do it on the steep arc, and that was fun, and we made that no problem. We were able to get up to the top, flatten out, turn, and go down the slow arc, because one side went into a ditch.
Uh-huh.
But then I started getting concerned, like, okay, what else can we do here that, like, they had also dug a hole for construction, and they had a ramp going down into it, so we went down there and spun donuts a couple times. They were pouring gravel down there, so I made a circle, spinning donuts. The kids loved it, I loved it, and of course later in life, we took that same truck with just my 2 boys, and anytime it snowed, it was time to go play. Go plow through, well, go climb over the mountains of snow that the snowplows left. And fortunately, I had a truck at home that I could always pull myself out with. But the Ranger never got stuck, dude. I never got stuck in that thing. I didn't do anything stupid, but it was fun. Ooh, my little truck looks crooked.
Closing time?
Yeah. Oh. I think I got that all right. Wow, this thing is sticky. It went up there like nothing. I'm gonna try to avoid the stripper pole on the right.
Yoink.
You got up that like nothing.
Yep.
It doesn't usually seem to prove much of an obstacle for you, though. You've slid off to the side. Oh, a little diff lock. Bam. Right up. I don't think this truck is fair.
Oh, it is. I mean, it's a Nick's truck, so you know it's not, like a cheater truck.
Yeah, what was the, yeah, Nick's 84 Chevy S10. Yeah, so that was, I mean, and this isn't really even built. This could, nah, it's not a stock. It's not a stock Dodge. It's at least got a 3 or 4 inch, very moderate lift on it. Not much. I don't think this is no 6-inch lift.
Sorry if you heard my phone in the background.
Dude, I'm running this trail in automatic. So that tells me, or, I didn't try running the S10 in automatic either. So it's really not a fair comparo. I could knock this down into too low, but it would just make it easier. The S10 still struggled on a couple of obstacles with too low. This in automatic is just eating everything. Sorry. Oh man. Excuse me. I was coughing like crazy, and I still had my foot mashed on the pedal.
Yeah, I'm in 3 low lockers and all wheel.
Yeah, I got lockers turned off. I'm doing an automatic. But here's that point where I've buried my bumper a couple of times, so there's no way to even back up and take another line. So I'll gear down.
Want me to move?
Nah. I'm in no risk of hurling forward. I'm kind of pinched. I don't think reverse is going to get me anywhere. Oh, it did. So the body isn't perfectly solid, and it just kind of like morphed through some mud. That only happened because I had to turn my head and cough. It's my best excuse.
Right.
Oh, like a long time ago when I mentioned Tomcat
Uh-huh.
9700, TC 9700 on YouTube, I was talking about the fact that he was showing off a new mod, and he kept referring it to an OBS Forward. I looked up the word OBS. It's old body style, but for me it means open broadcasting software. OBS Studio to record videos like this. But it reminded me how much fun it is to dick around in SnowRunner's workshop. He put on different lift kits. That thing can do a 14-inch lift or a big a monster truck lift. And then there's only one pair of monster truck tires available in the mod, but there's like 44s or 46s. And then, of course, there's 38s and 36s and 35s and 33s as far as tire selection. And he went with a 14-inch lift and I think 36 or 38-inch tires. He might have run 40-somethings. But man, that truck did look good. And it just reminded me it would be fun to go back in. A SnowRunner and paint a truck. It's too bad that the paint options and a lot of the other options aren't just universal. I mean, it'd be great if they just made, maybe there's a hack or a cheat that all parts are interchangeable. Like if a truck doesn't come with monster truck tires, you could put them on. If it doesn't come with a full monster truck size lift, you could use that from a different mod. Instead of, somebody making like a Ranger and only giving you the option to put on a 3-inch or I'm sorry, a 4-inch, 6-inch, or 8-inch lift. But come on, man, we know there's 12-inch lifts and we know there's bigger tires. Why can't we use all those parts together? The SnowRunner shop or paint shop is paint and parts is pretty damn cool. That's all I'm saying.
Oh my.
I'm trying to push you. Oh, God. Okay, sorry. Probably shoved you up under that lip.
There we go.
No winch?
No winch, but you bumped me.
I thought I bumped you under a ledge. That's why I backed up. Oh, and I'm kind of stuck in the same spot. My passenger side headlight seems to be in this little alcove of rock. Okay, I'm gonna go to Granny. Granny's not getting it. Okay, I'm trying to find a better camera angle. There we go.
My bad.
Oh, I'm not getting there in this truck, man.
Yeah, when I was testing it previously, I had trouble right there too.
Okay. Well, I've had enough. Advanced. Oh boy. Wow. One low is the definition of slow wheeling. Ooh. I am looking at your frame, your shocks, your diff, and everything else underneath. Oh man, low one might be too low for this. Apparently not. Oh.
Just rock the tires, you'll get it.
There it is. It's so funny when I rewatch this. I kind of like hold my breath sometimes while I'm watching. I'm like, I know I'm going to make it. I've seen it. I was there. I wish we could switch cameras occasionally, you know, and I just give you control of camera in the video recording software.
Yeah.
That would be really cool.
Of course, when I get my tower running again, I will actually attempt to either record or strum.
Stream.
And then my buddy Esper, somehow he found a way to bring a window from his streaming software, capturing me uh, sh sharing my screen in Discord and putting it on in a like a box, not like half the screen, but you know, a decent sized box in the corner
Oh shit! Oh
for
no no no!
my view. I'm running away, aren't I?
Yeah, I was wheeling from the front, and I still am, but it's challenging. And I was going in Granny 1 because it's so hard to do. It's even harder in automatic. Maybe that's why Mudrunner Maniac always made it look easy.
Yeah,
He was running Granny, or at least low.
yeah, he was low too.
So yeah, I get what you're saying. He was kind of doing picture in picture.
Yeah,
He was running your Discord stream in his Twitch stream.
yes.
Cool.
And so they could get my point of view and his point of view.
In which game?
Snortner.
Oh, okay. And well, was it like? Oh, so he was able to do like a split screen?
Sort of, yeah.
Man, what was that called? Dual. Oh, that would probably be pretty easy if you ran SnowRunner in windowed mode, and then you take the Discord stream and you just adjust the Discord window. Or
Yeah.
you know, Discord has pop out. So you could run SnowRunner in full screen and do a Discord pop out on top of that. A pop out window. That's a tricky little turn, man. 9 times out of 10, it's not a problem, but every once in a while, it will suck you in. Holy cow! Adding a fourth truck to the deal is gonna be a thing. Yeah, both of my trucks' backup lights are on.
He probably left it in reverse.
Oh, you know what? I backed up to this spot. But then I hit parking brake and then advanced and stop engine. So, oh well. Well, we've got 3 out of 4 down the hill so far. I got to remember to take a screenshot of the White Knuckle Crystal Lake Trail sign and the 4 trucks lined up, because that is better than just the stupid billboard over and over and over. Alright, I guess I should probably just downshift now. Hit this thing in low 2. Are you having trouble shifting?
Didn't even get to the run, and I'm already 64 points of damage because of the road.
Oh, because you were bouncing so wild.
Yep.
Oh my, this thing's just spinning tires like crazy, and I'm in low 2, man.
But you gotta give him some credit. He didn't skip on the animations of the drive shafts.
Okay.
Because usually modders just, yeah, what the hell, it's not gonna move. Okay,
Go hard to one side.
glorified weed whacker is...
Yeah, the tires light up and just start spinning like crazy.
There we go. Halogen lights. Okay.
Oh no! Oh shit, are you kidding me? I didn't expect that from a Toyota, man. Oh, and we have very limited winch points on the truck. Crazy. Let's see, let me turn into it. Come on, turn.
Wow. Right. Rear end and 2 points on the bumper.
Well, I'm going to winch. Or this is going to take all day. I am not real thrilled with this truck so far.
Okay.
You got up that without a winch?
Yeah, it went straight up.
Stripper pole? Are you in like low 2?
Low 3.
Wow, I'm in low 2 and this thing won't even fucking move. There we go. Oh boy, I spoke too soon. Oh boy. Come on, fall down the hill. Roll back. And let's go. I didn't want to get too far over to the right because same shit, different truck. And I can't control the camera right now. Okay, screw it. I'm going to hit the button. Man, I'm really trying to slow my roll. I ease off the throttle so much that it just falls backwards down the hill, man. Ugh. I can't believe I made it. Oh, shit. And then I let off the gas and I started falling down the hill. I can't believe I made it with no winch. Just gotta stick with a really, really slow, barely depressed gas pedal.
Okay, driver's side rear tire axle is not connected.
What, you mean the tire's not spinning?
No, it's just
Floating?
free floating from the axle.
Free floating from the axle. Front or rear?
Driver rear.
Okay. I'm not seeing that.
Okay, good sir, please don't Blondie nose into the rock. Oh, come on.
Slowly she
Right.
turned, he turned inch by inch. I believe that is, The Raven? Is that Ernest Hemingway? Slowly he turned inch by inch. I know it's The Raven. Okay, well, I guess it's time for some diff lock action. And a lighter foot. Come on, back up. Okay. Oh, it just wants to go left or right. Everything wants to fall off to the right. I don't get it. Oh. Sorry. I don't get it. I'm not even a smoker. Oh, that was the first time I grabbed first-person perspective, driver's view. Actually, let's try a little bit in that. Oh, good. I have a little bit of field of view. Zoom in or zoom out? I think I'm going to be staying zoomed in. Now it's a true simulation. You're not amused.
I'm used to SnowRunner being with working gauges and whatnot.
Oh, are you also in first person?
Tried it, but no.
There's gauges.
But they're not working gauges.
Oh, you're right. It's just a paint job.
playing SnowRunner with the HUD turned off. Kind of hard.
Yeah, I wish there was an easy press H and the HUD disappears in this game. Well, in first person, that's pretty much what happens. You gotta have the shifter available if you're mouse shifting. Ah, the pinch point. I'm not even gonna worry about trying to get up this thing. I just don't have much faith in this little Toyota.
Yeah.
Are you winching?
Yep.
Yeah, it looks like you're going up too easy to not be winching. So, we know that there's a Toyota for like the Tough Truck Challenge that we're probably going to include in the next go-round that's going to make mincemeat of these trails. But we wanted to pick, you know, something standard-ish.
Well, I winched for the first one. Second one, I just kind of got up there on its own.
Man. Tried half-wheeling. Okay, well, here we go. Okay, I got up the first little step, and now my cable has gone slack. And I'm hoping I can't back off the throttle enough. The truck won't turn backwards. It won't roll backwards. There we go. There we go. And I'm up. But I do need to disconnect. Poof, there we go.
So the Jeeps, do we want a map that the general public can get to without the... Oh, I screwed the pooch on this. The mod, the Spin Tires mod, or do we want the Spin Tires mod? Because I was thinking Jeeps with Cooper's Creek.
Oh, and spin mod doesn't work for us there?
Oh, it's required to.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm fine with using the spin mod. I mean, we're doing it now. It's a requirement.
But we're using it on a map that doesn't require said mod.
Okay, what's the difference? Oh, you mean that anybody can grab this map and come and run these trails with these trucks?
Yeah.
Even if they don't have spin mod.
Yeah.
But Cooper's Creek is a map that would require spin mod. That's fine, because we talk about spin mod. Everybody should have an understanding. Any viewers should, you know, recognize that we're using that. But you know what? We didn't explain it at the start of the video. And honestly, I doubt anybody's going to sit through or click on an hour-long four-wheeling video if they're not already familiar with the game or actively playing the game.
Yeah.
Shit, man. But yeah, I'd be fine with Cooper's, and then we just have to mention that you know, we're using something called Spin Tires mod. We didn't mention the Adega mod today either. But we are running a graphics mod called the Adega mod, ADEGA. You can search for that. It's a version 5 point something. There are newer versions, but don't bother with them. Just look through my channel. You'll find something about the Adega mod and Spin Tire mod. And Realistic Dirt True Dirt, Mud Mod. It goes by different names in different videos. Man, I don't know what it was. I just finally hit a lucky point and got sucked over that one hill. And now I'm climbing in automatic over the little roller coasters. Oh man, I do keep high sighting though. And tack that in an angle. Oh, come on. Whew. Man, oh man. So with 4 trucks, this is probably going to be a pretty long video.
About
Can't
an hour
remember.
and a half, 45 minutes.
What, hour 45 already?
No, just spitballing a number.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I was going to try to take a peek over at the side. Recording 133.50 so far. So this will be our
About right.
longest of the Ford versus Chevy versus Dodge, and we've added the Toyota. It'll take all night long to upload this because I'm recording locally at 4K, and then once it's on YouTube, I'll edit it, and it will take 24 hours for YouTube to render the edits. Now, there's not really anything here horrible to have to edit. I could just throw it up as is. About the only thing was maybe some quiet time at the beginning, and then a bathroom break. So I could just leave that in there and people could skip forward. What do you think? Should I edit and take 24 hours?
Your decision.
Yeah. I do like them.
You did the same thing, but worse.
Dude, and I know this is a... fuck it, let's just tow me. I know this is a bad corner, but and I saw you go cockeyed, and I'm like, I'm not going to do that.
Get it. Too.
Okay, how come I'm not being pulled?
I was connected to the rear
Oh,
one.
yeah, that's not good. Oh, yeah. Well, I'm rather disappointed with the Toyota.
Yeah.
I'm sure there are others that could deliver better results. But in this case, I think I'm giving the win. To the Chevy. The Dakota had some issues, and it's a bigger truck overall. And this guy, I don't know what the deal is with this little truck. Has to wind up and it makes a lot of noise.
Yeah, it's a glorified weed whacker with a turbo.
Oh, man. Alright, so now... Yep. This video is going to be called, oh my god, Ford versus Chevy versus Dodge versus Toyota, or plus Toyota, because it's not really a versus, and I'm just going to say plus because I'm not a big fan of this particular Toyota. So, advanced, stop engine, advanced, change truck. I probably want to be in the Chevy for the picture. And here it is at Crystal Lake Trail. We've got, let me try some angles here. I think this one's pretty good. All right, Crystal Lake Trail, Ford versus Chevy versus Dodge plus Toyota. And you, if you've just watched this and you're seeing the screenshot, then you know. Here's where we're at. I'm going to say it was the Chevy, then, man, then the Dodge or the Ford. Fuck, man, I don't know who's number two. I think the Dodge got it done, but it's kind of like a cheater because it's not really a mini truck. Oh well, I'm going Chevy, Dodge, Ford, Toyota. How about you?
Yeah. This is about right. Because we had less trouble in the Dodge than any of the others.
No, I had less trouble in the Chevy.
Oh, yeah, the Chevy.
So my stacking order is Chevy, Dodge, Ford, Toyota. But I'm really tempted to say Chevy, Ford. Honestly, the Ford was early in the game, but I think I had to winch twice on that. Only once on the Chevy, multiple times on the Dodge. And, was it multiple times on the Toyota? Oh, yeah, because you told me. I told myself and you told me. So, yeah, multiple times in everything except, I think, the S10, the Chevy. So, all right, anything else you want to throw into the wrap up?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right. Well,
Have the same lineup that you did.
cool. Well, anybody watching, thanks for tuning in. Stay tuned for more videos where we're going to do a Ford Ranger, Chevy S10, and a Toyota that are in the built rig category. That's subjective, but they're pretty goddamn built rigs with kind of like a full truggy or tube chassis or replacement frame and big ass tires. So that's coming up next, and this will be the garage edition, or what I call a garage truck or backyard lift kit kind of thing. And until next time, GameBrain and Soul Piper are gone.
Later.